Hi, I'm Billy T, and this is A Little History from Black in the Day. Today we take a look back at the life of Coleman Alexander Young, the first black mayor of the city of Detroit. Born May 24th, 1918 in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. His mother, Ida Reese Jones, and his father, Coleman Young, who was a dry cleaner. His family moved to Detroit in 1923. He graduated from Eastern High School in 1935. He worked for Ford Motor Company like everybody else, but he was blacklisted for his involvement in the Union and civil rights activism. He later worked for the U.S. Post Office, where he and his brother George started the Postal Workers Union. During World War II, Young served in the 477th Bomber Group, the Tuskegee Airmen. He played a role in the Freeman Field Mutiny, in which 162 African-American officers were arrested for resisting segregation. This was at a base in Indiana in 1945. Coleman Young was always a rebel. In 1973, Coleman Young ran for mayor of the city of Detroit. His campaign addressed the role of violence inflicted on the black population by a disproportionately white police force. He also pledged to eliminate the police unit's stress, which stood for Stop the Robberies and Enjoy Safe Streets. Well, it wasn't too safe if stress was on your back. Coleman Young was elected the first black mayor of Detroit and was sworn in January 1st, 1974. He left office 20 years later in 1994. Coleman Young was a controversial figure. Some say he was polarizing, strong, brash, outspoken, and unapologetic. His administration had its scandals, but he was always proud of his city.
To attack Coleman Young, I've become a code word for black. To attack Detroit is to attack black. Politicians run for office by attacking Detroit, by attacking Coleman Young. The media gets headlines.
Are you proud of Detroit?
Certainly I'm proud of Detroit. I wouldn't be here if I were not.
While in office, he oversaw the completion of the Renaissance Center, the People Mover, Detroit Receiving Hospital, the GM Hamtramck and Chrysler Jefferson plants, and Joe Louis Arena. He was often misquoted. His most famous misquoted speech was when he told certain people to hit 8 Mile. Listen.
I issue open warnings now to all dope pushers, to all rip-off artists, to all mothers. It's time to leave Detroit, hit 8 Mile Road. And I don't give a damn if they're black or white, if they wear super fly suits or blue uniforms with silver badges. Hit the road.
Coleman Young came along at the perfect time for Detroit. He was hated by some, but loved by many. The mayor had one son, Coleman A. Young II, who is currently a Michigan State Senator. Coleman Sr. would be proud. Some say he outlived his usefulness. Well, say what you will about Mayor Coleman Alexander Young. He was a man of the people. He loved the city, and the city loved him back. He did what he could for as long as he could, and for that, we thank him. He died from emphysema in 1997. He was 79 years old. So today we honor the people's mayor, Coleman Alexander Young. Thank you for listening. I'm Billy T, and this has been A Little Detroit History from Black in the Day.